Welcome to this week's morning meditation. This morning, we reflect on the Lord's call to discipleship from Doctrine and Covenants 81 to 83. We are reminded that when much is given, much is required. We are invited to lift others, keep sacred covenants, obey commandments with trust, and minister to the vulnerable, especially widows and orphans. As you listen today, allow the Spirit to show you where you are needed and how you've already been prepared to answer that call. Take a deep breath in and out. Let the rising sun bring warmth not only to your skin, but to your heart. You are awake today for a reason. You have been entrusted with gifts, both seen and unseen. Let us begin with the words of the Lord when He said, "Succor the weak, lift up the hands which hang down, and strengthen the feeble knees." Can you picture someone right now who feels weak? Someone whose hands metaphorically hang down in discouragement. Someone whose knees tremble beneath the weight they carry. We all have moments like that. Moments when the burdens feel too heavy and the road too long. But God, in His mercy, often sends help not through miracles from the sky, but through ordinary people like you. You can be the one who strengthens the feeble knees. You can be the one who lifts, encourages, visits, listens, or simply stays by someone's side. In Jacob 2 verses 18 and 19, we're taught that seeking the kingdom of God includes using our blessings to bless others. And in Mosiah 18 verses 8 and 9, we are reminded of our baptismal covenant. To mourn with those who mourn and comfort those who stand in need of comfort. You may not feel strong enough, but the Lord doesn't require perfection. He requires willingness. He promised, "I am bound when you do what I say." That means His power, peace, and purpose meet you when you choose to act. This brings us to a powerful truth found in Doctrine and Covenants 82:3. Unto whom much is given, much is required. What has God given you? Think for a moment. Maybe it's material blessings. Maybe it's a loving family. Maybe it's spiritual insight, compassion, or resilience built through trials. Perhaps you have peace in your home, testimony in your heart, or talents you've quietly cultivated. These are not random gifts. They are sacred trusts. God gave them to you because He sees in you someone who will magnify them. not just for your own comfort, but for the good of others. In Doctrine and Covenants 82, verses 18 and 19, the Lord invites us to labor with all our heart, might, mind, and strength, not for selfish gain, but to help establish Zion. This is how we turn blessings into building blocks for God's kingdom. This is how we show we are grateful, and when we do what He says, He is bound to bless us. But what if those blessings don't come in the way you hoped? What if you've done your part, prayed, sacrificed, served, and the results are still unseen? There is a story of a mother who prayed fervently for her children to return to the gospel. She fasted, attended the temple, and poured out her heart to the Lord for over a decade. But their choices didn't change. She did. She said, "I have a softer heart. I am filled with compassion. I experience frequent manifestations of the Lord's power. My expectations have changed. I am full of gratitude." Her sacrifice was not wasted. It was sanctified. This is one of the marvelous ways of the Lord. He works not only to change outcomes, but to transform hearts, yours included. So when you feel like giving up, remember, blessed and happy are those who keep the commandments of God. Not always because circumstances change, but because we change. Peace, joy, and power come as we walk with the Lord. Finally, in Doctrine and Covenants 83, the Lord makes it clear how He feels about the vulnerable among us. Widows and orphans shall be provided for. He sees the widows and single mothers today, the orphaned children, the overwhelmed parent, the weary caregiver. He sees and He sends you. Isaiah 1:17 teaches us to plead for the widow. James 1:27 calls it pure religion. So when you bring a meal, send a note, offer your time, or share your means, you are practicing pure religion. You are answering the call. Today's invitation is simple but sacred. Look at your hands. They have been blessed with strength, resources, and purpose. Now ask, how can I use these hands to lift someone else today? Look at your heart. It has been shaped by love, trial, learning, and grace. Now ask, how can I open this heart wider to those in need? Look at your life. It is full of gifts and opportunities. Now ask, what will I give back to the Lord who gave me all? You were born for such a time as this. You are needed in your family, your ward, your neighborhood, your community. Whether you serve with your hands, your words, your time, or your prayers, heaven notices. God honors every effort, and He will bless you in marvelous ways. So rise today with this purpose in your heart. Because you have been given much, you too must give. Because He has trusted you with strength, you must lift the weak. Because you are His disciple, you must love as He loves. Today, prayerfully choose one person you can lift, succor, or strengthen. Reflect on the blessings you've received and decide how to share them. Then, commit to keeping the commandments, not as a burden, but as a covenant of love. And trust that the Lord will bind Himself to you, fulfilling His promises in His perfect way and time. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Now, rise up and go bless the world.